It's Monday night, and Fox 16 is diving into a mystery. Tonight, Rebekah Gould. What will it take to deliver justice?
Fox 16's Mitch McCoy in studio tonight to reveal the breaking details in tonight's Monday Night Mystery. Mitch.
Yeah, Donna and Kevin, good evening. In tonight's Monday Night Mystery, we have learned for the first time that the suspect, 44-year-old William Miller, may have called into a podcast years ago, a podcast that was investigating Rebekah's murder.
He's been living in the Philippines, apparently for quite some time, and working on oil platforms. And I actually, crazy, I talked to him during the podcast. I found out, I went back and checked my notes, and he called and gave us an anonymous text.
So you're telling me that you interviewed William Miller, 44 years old, in Oregon tonight, facing first-degree murder?
I talked to a person who said that their name was William Miller when I was doing the podcast.
Moving to Tommy Hudson, retired homicide detective. Tommy, if I was a detective, I'd probably want my hands on that tape or that tip. I'd be working on a subpoena right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm sure, hopefully they have that information. If not, I'm sure they're going to get it now, and they're going to track that information down. And that's something else they're going to, forward to the prosecutor's office.
Now Catherine might be a witness. You'd want to talk to her. You'd want to get, if it was a recording, if you have recordings of these calls of people calling in, you would want to get that. You'd want to get the call information.
There it is, Monday Night Mystery. You can watch the full episode right now on our website, fox16.com. Just a reminder, you can interact with the entire panel during every show using the hashtag Monday Night Mystery. Kevin and Donna, you heard it from them. There could be some new subpoenas issued tomorrow based off of this tip if investigators don't already know about this supposed information.
Did she elaborate at all on what the anonymous tip was that he
That's
provided?
what I was going to ask.
No, but apparently there were tons of tips that were coming in, and so she kept a record of all of this information, and she went back and she realized, wait.
Yeah.
I talked with this person, and so, it's right there on our website right now. It's a very interesting show. She provided a lot of insight, and this panel certainly gave us a lot of information, too. You heard from Kelly Ward, former prosecutor on Monday Night Mystery, say that if I was a prosecutor, I would probably have Catherine Townsend as a witness, and I'd have her subpoenaed to go to court when this goes to trial.
Yeah. How long ago was the podcast?
The podcast, going back some time, is when Catherine Townsend came to Izard County and was doing her own investigating, and she set up this podcast that we did a story on a couple of years ago about how podcast is hell and gone. You could probably catch it on a podcast store, but she went headfirst into this case, and she said that they're even going to be issuing an updated podcast version later this week. So something to stay tuned and look forward to.
Okay, we'll look for it.
Good.